Did you see the trailer for the new Escape from Tarkov game thing?
No.
What are they calling it? Like Space Tov or something? Startov. That's their nickname for it. And they put out a big trailer for it recently. It seems to copy every idea Marathon has. Like, you are a shell that is a runner and an exfil shooter, I think. It just looks like Battlestate Games is making Marathon, but I'm interested to see.
Wait, they're making a new game when the old one isn't even done?
It's done. The old one's done.
Oh, Tarkov is
They're still adding new maps and stuff, but it is 1.0. And you're kind of right. I think it's more like an Elon Musk sort of thing where he has more than one company now working simultaneously. He has another development studio. This one's in Dubai. And now those developers are making a game, to which I heard and thought, you fucks. First, you get some Russians, right? Name all the great Russian games. Tetris and
Metro.
Okay. Like the reason. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Like the reason this game is so fucking hacked is because none of these guys have made a game before. Like, Russia is just not filled with great computer science talents. And now they're going to Dubai. What are we doing? Can we hire, can we make a game in a place that has like a little game development central? Sure.
Honestly, yeah.
Steal away the Embark people or something. I don't know. But they're going to build another game in some place that I guess has cheap, unskilled labor. It's going to be a hack fest, and I'll buy it.
Well, they've clearly got some money from one. It seems like the Middle Easterners are investing heavily in gaming. I thought the Battlestate Studios were in London. Like, I know it's like a Russian crew, but I don't know what the devs or what their nationality was. But I know they had a place in London.
Okay.
What game did the Swedes make that was excellent? I bet there are. I just don't know.
Maybe Expedition 33 is from some Scandinavian country. I think Fat Shark is there too. They make Vermintide and Darktide and stuff like that.
No.
I'm pretty sure those are both like Scandinavian. It might not be specifically Sweden or whatever I said, but it's somewhere in there.
They're real little countries.
They're small dev teams. That's like what Harley was talking about earlier with specifically the Expedition 33 crew, because it was after the game came out and like went gangbusters. There were all these photos of the dev team, and it's like they all fit in one picture. There's so few of them. Meanwhile, Rockstar has thousands of people on keyboards typing away, making this thing.
Do you know the name of the game It's not called Startov. That's nicknamed that. Do you know the name?
Yeah. I'm Core 3, maybe? Core. Maybe it's Core with a 3 for the E. I'm just on Pastilli's channel, and he says first cinematic of Tarkov 2, and then it says Core, COR, and then the numeral 3. So maybe that's what it's called. I think it's called Core. Yeah.
Core.
But with a 3 for an E. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It has my attention because Tarkov was such a deep game. So
there's like a little teaser trailer of some kind, and Pastilli's like scrubbing through it here. And what I noticed was the guy holding the gun looked great to me, but I noticed like a hideout or something, and I was like, this is Tarkov again. The Tarkov formula is an incredibly addictive formula. There is always a new thing to strive for, which is what I want there to always be, that next big thing just out of reach. Where if I just played for another hour, what? Pardon?
We've never finished Tarkov. At least I have. I don't think you got Kappa, right?
I've got Kappa. Yeah. Well, all right. So in my offline account, in my PvE account, I have everything. I'm level 65 or something. I've done all the Lightkeeper quests. I've done all the new map quests. I've got Kappa. I've done every single available quest there is to do.
Oh, I once was like 2 kills off of Kappa, and then the wipe came. I was like that close to it in PvP, but I never actually got Kappa. But
by the time you get it, you don't need it anyway. It's like, man, I really could have used this when I was grinding all day, every day. Like that would have been a big help. But by the time you've got Kappa, you're so rich and your gear is so meaningless to you that you don't even. It's just a flex.
That to me is the true end game in an extraction shooter. Like when you're so rich that you lose your gun and say, I got 13 more like it back in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've, beaten that wipe. And a lot of people will put it down and pick it up next season. I'm hoping Marathon can sort of replicate what Tarkov did in that it got bigger every wipe.
Yeah.
That's not where I put my money, but it's where I put my hopes.
They can. Like, I bet they're bigger than Tarkov was in its first year, like I think those Twitch events are massive for a game like that. Like exposing people to it and showing a guy like Pastilli or Landmark or whoever it might be really playing it at a high level and succeeding and having fun. I think and especially if you're doing drops are so big, you get so much more viewership. And then even if the numbers are not even if the numbers are inflated, so you've got like 200,000 people who are watching, but really we're just AFK with a Chrome bot like clicking for us. That's what I do. But now you're on the front page of Twitch as like the most viewed streams, and people are like, Marathon. That's not that game where you make that runner like run awkwardly with keystrokes, is it? Oh, it's a shooter. Neato. Like that's how you build your game. And it's going to take that kind of building for them to grow that audience, because extraction shooters are just by their very nature so punishing. I think that if they had an arena version, like side game that you could play, that you go in and shoot the shit and jump in and play like 4v4 deathmatch with pre-made kits. I think that a lot of people, not only would you be able to loosen up before you like jump into the extraction shooting stuff where you lose your kit's gone, but also like it'd be a lot less stressful for the people who have gear fear.
I saw Ark had lost 80% of their player base in the last 60 days or so.
Yikes.
And it's probably because of what Woody said earlier, where all the hardcore guys who are grinding it are sick of running into people who are casuals just with a free kettle and nothing else. Like there's no reason to even kill those guys. There's nothing to grab.
I agree. Also, Ark I don't think they've done enough to add new content. They added something recently. There's some new bots that even good players struggle with, but it's too little too late. Like I gave up on Ark kind of before that content came out.
I hit that period of being so rich I didn't care anymore within like a few weeks. Like before you started playing the game, I'm sure I never made as much money as you made, but I had made so much I was like, nothing mattered anymore. Like nothing mattered anymore. If I don't, now it's just about the PvP and the PvE. If that is purely fun to me, because the gear doesn't matter anymore, the money doesn't matter anymore. The tasks are terrible in that game. I like an in-depth, difficult task that I need another video open on another monitor to be like, all right, now you're going into the wine store to pick up the wine bottle. It could be anywhere, and it's a fucking wine store. So get ready. And it's like, there's a quest like that in Tarkov where you have to go pick up the wine bottle. Yes. Let me tell you what, when you're in there fumbling around in the dark in a wine store, surrounded by enemies.
Looking for a special wine bottle.
My heart is pounding. It's just boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, is this it? No. Is that it? No. Because there are like regular wine bottles everywhere, but there's one special one that glows gold if you look at it just right, close enough. And it can spawn in like 8 different places. And I'm in there looking for it. And like, finally, I got it. Killed immediately. It's 15 minutes before I can get back here. I've got to go make a new kit.
And then probably another 10 minutes to run back to the wine store.
Oh yeah,
on the map.
And
yeah.
You spawn on the other side of the map. Now you have to like fight your way through hell to get back to the wine store. You die on the way. Do it again. We made it to the wine store this time. We got the wine bottle. Dead. Do it again. It took me so many tries. I didn't cry, but I had that feeling where like if I make myself cry right now, I'll cry. You know what I mean?
I do know the feeling, yeah.
Like I'm not gonna like tears will not escape if I don't allow it to happen. But if I lean into this, I could sob right now.
Raiders is the opposite. You load them with a free kit, and they're like, "Hey, Raider, go to this building and press E. Excellent job. Here's some glow sticks." And you're like, everything about this was a waste of my time. One, I don't have any value for glow sticks. I'm just going to immediately sell them for next to nothing. 2, like I didn't learn anything. I didn't do anything. I've done every quest in Ark Raiders 3 times now, and I have never gotten anything out of any
I've
of
played 1%, 0.5% as much as you in Arc Raiders, and I feel the same way. It'll be like, here are your quests, and it's like, really, that again? Like, how are they repeating for me?
Tarkov quests are so infamous that you can tell somebody like, oh, I'm doing bullshit right now. They know exactly what you mean. There's a quest called bullshit where you have to go into the mast, get the thumb drive out of the back of the car that's on the bridge. Now you have to go to the dorms and you have to plant 3 gold chains in 3 different areas. It's like a 7.5 second plant time. By the way, gold chains ain't free. You got to buy those on the flea market from other gamers who are selling them in the in-game market with in-game currency. If you die, you lose your chains and you're in there planting them. The best part is you can't fire a shot at the enemies while you're in the dorms. You cannot shoot.
That's part of the challenge.
The AI. So you have to like. Normally, people get their buddies to come in and go ahead of them and just kill all the AI in front of them.
That's what I do
solo. I do that shit solo. I'm creeping around in there, popping smoke grenades. The AI's running around. Yamagaholof! Fucking like they're ratting me out or whatever. They're talking shit. They're babbling in Russian, looking for me.
100-meter headshots.
Killer-born and Shooter-born in Heaven, but they have made that one much easier. But that's probably the most infamous. Yeah, they kept lowering how many maps you had to do it on and the range that the target had to be.
I made it harder because at the time I had Shooter-born in Heaven open, I also had like, kill other people with the bolt action open or something.
While wearing the PKA and the blue helmet.
Yeah, maybe, right? So I'm like, if I do get a kill, I can make progress on 2 or 3 quests at the same time. But sure, it'd be nice to have a follow-up shot in case I miss at 100 meters, but no, not me.
Yeah, you have to kill enemy players, not AI. At it used to be over 100 meters. You had to do 10 of these per map on each of the maps. And some maps, it's hard to even see 100 meters to like another person. There's only like 3 sight lines on the map where that's even possible. And then again, Taylor, like getting a headshot on another player at 100 meters in Tarkov is a skillful thing unless you just get dumb lucky. But you got to do it 10 times on every map. And there's a lot of stuff locked behind it. Oh, it's a motherfucker. Most people don't grind that all the time. They'll be like, I'm taking a break from Shooter-born in Heaven. I'm going to go in with shitty armor on this time and kill 10 AI with a shotgun headshot. There's stuff like that.
You'd have to kill 10 players while wearing bad armor. And it's like, with an M16, I think, or an M4, one of those. And it's like, I'm risking a half-decent gun with terrible armor against players who were better equipped. And I have to do this repeatedly. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, you'll spend millions of rubles playing badly because that's what the game demands of you.
I'm in the minority on this, but I'm glad Marathon doesn't have as many stats because, as a streamer, they'll be like, "Hey, Woody, can I see your lifetime stats on your Escape from Tarkov account?" And it's like, well, you gotta understand, I took a hit when I was doing Shooter-born in Heaven, and don't even get me started on bullshit. My KD would be a lot higher if I just ignored this.
Yeah, there's a learning curve. I've got a really high KD on my PvE account, obviously.
Wait, where you kill bots?
Yeah,
the bots are so hard, Taylor. Well, like I promise you couldn't make it through the bots. Okay, they would destroy you. Your AOE skills would not translate. Okay.